So hello everyone and welcome back to some more Mass Effect here on Twitch streams and later on in YouTube as well. Hopefully you will be enjoying our Shepard's adventures a little bit more. Last time around we completed one world and now we can continue from there then, on one of the star systems. It was this one that we were at, right? Yeah. Pretty certain about that. And I think we checked all of these, so we can actually go further away. I just don't recall quite how. Apparently at least like that. So we have checked Macedon and Athens from here, and then there's still Knossos and Sparta. Let's go to Sparta. Travel to another system, yes. Kida is known, modern culture and memes. Some. I don't know everything, but I know some. What about Althea? What does that look like? Althea is an unusually large terrestrial world with a trace atmosphere of methane and ammonia. The surface is frozen and mainly composed of sandstone and other sedimentary rocks, with deposits of iron and chlorides. Judging by the sedimentary compositions of the crust, it appears that Althea once possessed an atmosphere thick enough to support some form of liquid. What cataclysm stripped the atmosphere and left the planet to freeze is not currently known. Sure. Couldn't even scan that planet. This is probably too hot. Pretty close to the sun. Dremiere. Dwarf planet. I guess I shouldn't be reading all of this stuff. Ancient and dark basalic lava. Created through an impact with some other body in the system. Magnetic field is non-existent. 55 Celsius, not at least that hot. It could be way worse, but not that bad. But this makes it impossible for ships to dump drive charge from orbit at Cetramanus. Minuscule gravity allows even cruiser-sized vessels to land safely for direct grounding. Interesting enough. What about this then? Let's take this one first. Alsages. We can survey it. Small distant Alsages is a small terrestrial with the trace atmosphere of methane and argon. Water ice and calcium, light metals. During the Alliance's pirate suppression campaign, the 2160s, the Batharian Elium Ran Perah was caught with his frigate Tuneron grounded on Alsages for drive discharge. When challenged by the cruiser Hyderabad, Van Mera refused to surrender. The Tuneros was destroyed attempting to take off. The debris is strewn across the southern hemisphere. A little bit too cold. Just a little bit. Rare element surveyed. Scans from orbit have detected a small deposit to plutonium even. Looking for the Asari, that's daughter of the matriarch. Yep, with the mods, that's our mission. I find your lack of memeing disturbing. I'm sorry, Platonis, I'm sorry. Uranus. Might still want to put that in Mass Effect discussion on Discord though, because I don't have any idea what that's about, but later, yes. Anyways, Ontamalka is large gas giant, so but yeah, I guess there's no sense of me reading all of this. Ejected, tracked down into the atmosphere, or ripped apart by tidal forces and added to the gas giant's immense rings. Okay, so it's been eating ships and captured moons. Attempting to navigate this chaotic environment is hazardous at best. Ships without military-grade genetic barriers are likely to suffer catastrophic impacts. Gas deposits surveyed. Scans from orbit have detected a large concentration of hydrogen. I was thinking that this might be the only planet that might...
Commander, I'm picking up a signal from the planet's surface. It looks like an automated distress beacon.
Interesting. So this one I shall read. Edolis is a terrestrial planet with an atmosphere of carbon dioxide and nitrogen. Edolus's surface is covered by wide deserts of silicate sand, with only a few areas of indigenous rock highlands to break the abrasive dust-shocked wind. Edolus's orbit is congested with debris thrown inwards by the gravity of the gas giant Ondamalka. Due to the high rate of meteor impacts, exploration is highly dangerous. Pressure -1 Celsius, pretty much normal in that sense, but we shall be landing, yes. I shall take you guys first, yes. Yes. Damn, this close-up of Peter Shepard was fast, But no really much of a spoiler. Alrighty, if you say so, Visse. Okay, so I was able to zoom from shift. That looks nice. How those are all just going above there. I like it. So we're here, there's debris, distress signal, and anomaly. Kinda would wanna go to the other stuff first rather than the distress signal, to be honest. Just because, you know. Because that's the most important thing here. So I would just like to go and take care of the other stuff first, and then we'll move into the distress signal. I'm sure they'll be okay for a little bit longer. They don't need me there right away, right? I'm sure they don't need me there immediately. They'll be fine. They'll be absolutely fine. Where's the... It's pretty much right there. Not sure if I should be going then exactly in which way into that direction. But guess I'll just get out into here. And then fall immediately down. Anyways. Perfect control with the system sometimes. Hey, there's the metal. It's very close by. Very, very close by. It almost looks like there's something else over there. Like yellowish. Is that really just my eyes doing tricks on me? That looks like something. What's that? Why isn't it on the map? Or is it on the map? Is it the other thing? No, I don't see that on the map. Why isn't that on the map? It's just stones, I guess. Rare metal stones, and then I don't see them on the map? Or am I confused somehow completely? I don't know, but I don't certainly see this on the map, in my opinion. No, I don't see it. So there is stuff that is hidden that isn't shown immediately on the map even. Good to know. Let's scan it first.
Heading to position.
Let's go and scan it. Survey. Aw, I didn't get through. It's sometimes annoying when you try to go into that. Survey. It goes sometimes slower. Light metal survey. You have successfully surveyed the deposit of lithium. Alrighty, that's done. Yeah, some things aren't on the map. You are basically driving a tank up a mountain. Real tanks got stuck on ditches. I think the controls are decent, even it's a little bit terrible, sure. Start a cutscene. After that, you never can go into that location again and finish side quest. Bloody bad system it is. Okay. More often than not are not really required in any way or shape or form. You can get enough metal without them. Yeah, well. Anyways, it's done. When I see it, I do need to go and have a look into that. Anyways. There's this thingy. Not sure if I'll be able to use it parked on level terrain. Fine. We'll see if I can do this. Electronic skills too low. Why do I always have to be having too low electronic skills? No one can even increase it. I would need Tali in here. Ah, God's sakes. Of course it has to be too low. Oops, wrong button. Anyways, I guess then I'll try to drive to this next thing over here. Loot what you can see, because why not? I haven't played Mass Effect in ages. This is a series dear to me. First time I'm able to catch a stream of this game. Yep, the first time. It's nice to have you here. So it's about there. It's okay. But yeah, indeed, of course, I haven't played this yet, but I have liked this game, at least thus far, for sure. So, definitely been enjoying it. I like those up there, going about the place. It's just sad when I can't do the electronics thingy. Is this it? Okay, Salarian. Why does this even require this, to be honest, is kind of my question. Okay, we did it. You found Captain Miles' identification tag. How it ended up here is impossible to know for sure. Okay. Fine enough, and then that is about there. That should be a-okay. Never could understand people hating Mako so in your face after Andromeda and Nomad's Moonfall. Yeah, I like this vehicle. It's not the best controls, maybe sometimes, but it's okay. It's nothing bad. I enjoy driving with it. For sure is. It's fun. It's jumping around here on the planet's surfaces, wherever we exactly are. Yeah, just forward basically. That's the thing that I can see. That seems that there might be someone indeed landed here that would need and require help. It seems like it, anyways. Is there enemy stuff or not? That seems all friendly. Alien Marine. Oh. Well, that's something different. That's totally different though. Not sure if I'm hitting it well enough, but I feel safer to be moving. I hope I wasn't hit. I think that those who are down there are anyways already dead. I feel safer driving. I feel quite safer driving around rather than just going and well, I can understand the distress signal now though, for sure. I think it's somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Well, quite a lot of them seem to be dead, though. From what I can see. Examine.
Alliance soldiers. Looks like they were lured here by the distress beacon.
Or that way around. Okay.
Looks like these men were under Admiral Kahoku's command. He'd want to know what happened here.
Why are you all the way over there?
Let's get moving.
Why are you all the way there, Garus?
I'm here if you need me.
But you're not. Really. Well, let's see if there's anything else here than with this distress beacon. There's nothing more with these soldiers anyways. Should we destroy it? They came with this, right? These soldiers. I'm not sure if there's anything else I can really then do. I'm wondering if I can destroy the distress beacon though, because we don't want everyone else to be still coming into here, right? Makes sense to me that we would be destroying this thing. But I guess that's hopeful thinking, probably. Well, I guess there's no one alive here anymore. Oh, hello Elena as well. Welcome back to some more Mass Effect. And yeah, Flame, try not to mention future things by name. That's a worm, yeah. Hammerhead. And description of one of the party members you can plan on getting with you was something I always did myself. Yeah, I'm planning to, but Karos just simply is too low for those yet, because I'm, on the other hand, thinking that Karos will probably be with me a lot, but he has a description here, but I had to get the first aid all the way freaking here first, before we can start to be getting any electronic skill, which sucks. So I can start to be working on that now, and I wanted to get at least the sniper rifles, so it's just that now then trying to get to the electronics, slowly but surely, with Karos. It's just taking a while. Sick backflip even, yes. Yes, a very nice sound to greet you. I won't spoil it if you're, yeah. Of course, it's a lot more better that you don't go and spoil the game for me playing the Jaguar, obviously. Now, I think it's more fun for everyone that I discovered them by myself, so... And try to learn to do better. And yeah, you did miss the RimWorld, where we played RimWorld before this, but it was okay. Yeah, we got a little bit forward. Some stuff is not necessarily that good, but we got some guns and all, too. Lena did get infected into the leg in RimWorld, but it's all okay. Okay. You got more XP if you kill mobs with your weapon, not Mako. You can weaken them with Mako, but kill with guns. That's kind of boring, but honest that it has to be that way, to be honest, because it's so much more logical that we use Mako when we have a possibility to use it in a combat like that. It doesn't make sense to me that we don't use it. Nope, doesn't get destroyed. I wanna destroy the distress beacon. Nope, doesn't wanna. But I guess that's enough, otherwise than the return pack with Tali, and maybe we can actually go and get that thing that requires some electronics skills. So Tali, then doesn't really matter who else it is, so I guess I'll take Rex. Not really needed though, because you'll probably hit the level cap without all of that. Probably, yeah. 6 with New Game Plus, so you can transfer a lot into second game. Well, we'll see. I'm not sure if I want to be bordering with that, because it's, on the other hand, it's so nice to be able to just, you know, be kill with Mako. I enjoy driving with this freaking thing anyways, and I like to kill with it, so it's very sad not to do it, you know? I enjoy this. I enjoy this thing. I enjoy driving with it. It even made me a little bit nostalgic to go and maybe play World of Tanks at some point, because the shooting is sort of similar in certain ways. Just because, like, of course, like, because this is a tank, it's not like you can shoot there when you're in this way. You have to be aiming in a way where the tank can actually shoot, so you have to be using it properly and so on and forth. So it made me sort of feel like I would actually be interested to maybe go and reinstall the World of Tanks too, just so that I can drive with tanks a little bit more. It's fun. I haven't done it yet, but maybe. But yeah, I especially do have to say that I enjoy these Mako sections a lot. Quite a bit. You can't get to 60 in one play, you can only get to 50. Beating game 1 unlocks level 50 to 60, okay. You guys remember much better. Yeah, I definitely, of course, can't say or no, so. Kid playing free-to-play games in what horrible world we live in. Well, but it was fun with the clan and all, being clan wars and everything, you know. And some nice friends you can play in platoons and all, everything like that. Okay, let's see if we can do this. What? Our electronic skill is too low still. And Tali has this much electronic skill. Should I have brought someone else who also had electronics? Maybe then we could have done it. Fine, I guess we won't be able to do this freaking thing. Because our electronic skill is still low even still. Fine. I don't know how I will remember to come back into here, but I'm not sure how we can actually go and do that then. That's some good shite then, yes. Does it matter if I have more party members with better electronics or not? Probes have only upgrades, don't worry, you won't miss much. But I wanna be getting it. You need electronics for your character. Well, then that would be impossible. I don't have electronic skills. But yeah, hopefully Leinat has also had a good week and everything. Guess we'll have to go elsewhere then. I just need to be trying to remember this. I would still like to get it. So it is Daedalus in the Sparta system. So maybe I'll try to check it out at some other time. Maybe. Well, let's go to Knossos. No, you don't. Tali just needs 2 more points to open that. I guess it's a hard one, so she needs Master Overlord. Alrighty. Fine enough. We need that then in the future. There's a planet here too. Aquinas, probably a gas giant. Yeah. Little, small hydrogen helium gas giant. Concentration of nitrogen. A-okay by me. What about Sakros? Nitrogen methane atmosphere, not exactly the most pleasant one to go into then, eh? What about this one, Terum? Hey, Terum actually looks like something we could be going into, but let's check the other areas too just first, before we go and try to land there. Armenia is a terrestrial world with unusually thin atmosphere of krypton and xenon. Revealed this as millions of elaborate crypts a few meters below the surface left by the long-extinct spacefaring species called the Seoth. Many human universities wish to perform archaeological excavations. Council Lowell holds grave sites as sacrosanct, however, and the matter has been tied up in court for a decade. Okay, so there would be very interesting stuff over there to investigate, but no can do. Haistos. Also nothing that interesting. So yeah, there's this one planet where we can go. No planets here? No. Not that I can see anyways. This is on the veteran difficulty. I couldn't go any higher difficulty than that, so veteran difficulty it is. What are you guys saying? I don't know, but yeah, I hope it's just one best electronic person. Is Kotor, you can't get everything in one playthrough. Overload? I do, yes, okay, overload. I guess I have Overlord on my mind because of you calling Kidet that. It's your fault, obviously, Visse. Alrighty then. Oh, you live in Platonis? Okay, well, good night and sweet dream, Platonis then, and hopefully you have a good week ahead of you, if you're gonna be leaving now. Overlording. But yeah, veteran difficulty. So, Terum is a distant but rich industrial world claimed by the Human System Alliance. Its plentiful heavy metals have fueled the recent manufacturing boom on Earth. Core samples rich with the fossils of simple silicon-based organics indicate Terum was more habitable in the past than it is at the present. Perhaps this explains the many Protean ruins dotting the surface, most of which have been looted by mining corporations. So I assume the person that we are looking for has to be in here, because this is the last place we're looking in. Yes, thus it's a good thing that I left the Knossos system last. I was just feeling that, yeah, I just want to leave it last, but I assume it's not something that changes according to which places you explore first, but it's always in here. So I was just thinking that I'll leave Knossos last, so I guess it works. Land, then, of course. Well, I'll take you guys again, though we again probably will have to come again into here, because no one has good enough of an electronic skill in this group, but... Proper cutscene for this. Ooh.
Commander, I'm picking up some strange readings. Really strange, like off the damn charts. It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
Yeah, this seems to be a longer thing. Yes, I think I'm indeed in the correct place, but I guess there's nothing else to explore, even though I would love to go into these things, but I assume these are nothing, right? This brings back memories to the way my old computer couldn't render lava. It was all pitch dark. Aw. Sadness. There's probably combat close by then too, to be honest. I love it. How there's that blue glow and then the lava here. I like the look of this place. Definitely would have been a sweet game to play already way earlier, but on the other hand, it's great to be playing now blind after all, so what could be better? I thought that I heard some noises, but it's a very strange blue glow. Very clear blue glow. I probably don't want to drive on lava, since that's the right way to go. It's not your PC plane. Yeah, I like the place. I like the look of this place. Even if there's no worms to fight, but seems nice. What's that? I was thinking that I feel that there's something right here. Okay. Got you at least. Got you. Some Medigels. Someone doesn't want me to go forward in here though, so it seems clearly. You have the clear Shadows Cache from Mass Effect launcher options if you ever have black lava textures, okay? But there was a patch that fixed it eventually. Oh well, I still beat it despite the issue. A shame that you weren't able to see lava properly though, but yeah. So not too big of an issue not to manage to play the game through. I like the look. All of that gas also. I was already thinking, am I actually falling accidentally into that lava? But no. It's all okay. It's no problem. Just a little bit closer to that.
Only a fool punches a Nathak in the mouth. We should sneak around and pull its tail.
Huh. So maybe there is actually a lot of enemies there in that refinery. So we can go from around there. Sure. Sounds good. Rex, sounds good. Sounds like a plan. I'm just gonna avoid that, thank you very much. There's also red over there somewhere, but not quite sure where. Somewhere. Not sure if I still need to destroy some of that stuff over there or not, but I guess I do. At least some of it, yeah. That was nice. Nice kill. That guy is behind the cover. I would prefer not to have that rocket be launched at me, thank you. It's funny to just evade it like that. I would prefer not to. I would prefer not to, thank you. Get troopers, a lot of get troopers over here to be honest. You're over there. Yes, was that all? Seems to be some more red over here on the right side. somewhere. Is it on the other side of the gate? Probably. Would there be more of a bonus if I went to and killed the things in front too? Try jumping over it. Way more badass jumping over rockets. Thank God for the patches though, yeah. You had to just remove the shader cache. And then I didn't know the shader cache was back in 2009, yeah. I would definitely not have known.
Claire.
I don't know if there's anything that I can actually look in here, but hey, at least I can look into this, I guess. Sometimes it goes too fast when you're trying to get to where you want to go, and then you just go way too freaking fast. Well, got that stuff. Or that easy description thingy. Is there anything else over here? There's definitely these things that we could have shot if we wanted to destroy them more efficiently, for example. Anything else interesting? Or no? No interesting things. We could get inside of this thing a little bit. Not sure if that's a good idea or not, but we can. What's in there? I don't know. Jumping over rockets was my favorite pastime. You're dead. Good. Easy. There we go, got that at least. And whatever this is, gate control. Do we want to open this gate? Is it the gate just for this specific gate that we have like behind us? I don't think that it's probably the best for us to go and destroy Tower's turrets, even though I'm kind of tempted to do so. I'm tempted to go and just destroy those, but at least then I would prefer to do it from the other side if I would go and do that. We do need to open this gate, however, so we do need to go
Area secured.
one or the other side in here, for sure is. Okay. Let's see if there's a control over here. No, I don't see any controls over here. So let's check the other side. Did you guys, by the way, come here first when you started playing, or the first time, or do you guys remember where or which planet you started with when you... I was wondering if there would be another one of you, but... He actually killed me because I wasn't being careful at all. I tried to do the throw still, but the throw didn't even work because he was just immediately there. Well, that's silly to have to go all the way through this again because of that, but oh well. Whatever, I'll do it then. At least I can enjoy some more of the lava shows and everything. Yes, first time for me always. I was here first too, okay. Wait, what was that question again? I don't really want to answer to that yet. Okay, yeah, well, like, enough is the answer that you might not have been here, for example. That's enough of an answer. You don't need to, I don't need to know where you went if you didn't come into here. You Clevelin, welcome to you to the stream, and me dying very silly way, because I was just thinking, that there might be someone over there, because there was on the other side, but then I was just like, well, I can look into this easy description first, and so on, and then it just did a lot of damage and surprised me, which is very annoying. And yeah, I didn't notice the save, no, so... It's unfortunate, but we can do that again. It's no big issue. All the same now, but yes, I did come here first. Alrighty. Go into here a little bit into cover for the moment. And you kind of keep coming into here, or do I need to come and get you? No, good. angle for the gun. There you go. Pieces. Well, it's okay, we can do it. You can get one-shotted by a lot of things, yeah. It's just something that when you're not careful, and I was actually looking into the chat, so I can actually blame the chat for me at my own death, because I was just looking into there and then that happened. It came from there and yeah.
Only a fool punches a Nathak in the mouth. We should sneak around and pull its tail.
Sure, though I'm tempted to also destroy those, but... There. That's destroyed. Did I in any way hope to destroy these things? I wonder. If I'm being careful about it. They do seem to be very aggressive overall. I definitely can. I could evade that still too. Definitely can destroy these turrets. Easy peasy. Let that shot come up first. Yeah, they're destroyed. At least I don't need to be thinking if I want to be going and destroying them in the future. Pulse tails, yes. One shot at, yeah. I'm not sure who exactly mentioned it before. It might have been Vista actually, but there is a zoom option, shift or something. Yeah, I know actually. I remember that, but it's easy enough to shoot like this too, so why wouldn't I be able to shoot it like them? Like that, all of those enemies. On the other hand, why not, when you can? It's not like I have to do it the other way around. One shot, one kill. Easy. Wrong angle of the gun. Unfortunate. Level up. Yay! I didn't get that level up last time. It's definitely still the two enemies at least inside then, in both sides, yeah. Basically that's what is still here. Which is fine, I'll go and kill both of them. Let's just, was there a quick save button? Can't even save at the moment, by the way. At least that's what this is saying, so I guess I won't. This time I'm just going to be prepared a little bit better to actually go and kill this. I guess that worked. Yep. I noticed that we would be good. It's the most annoying when you start to go through and then try to actually stop it, but it's too late then. Don't need to open that gate though, but we got that easy description done. Shift ignores your ground level, but you're right. That's kind of a sad thing, because it's not really sensible that it ignores your ground level. This might be better to look at on stream, as I remember you keep your XP even when you die, do you? That would be nice. Okay, well that's kind of silly. I don't think so. Kira just killed those turrets this time around. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, that it's because I killed also those other turrets. But yeah, because I think it would feel quite wrong if we just always kept those experiences. Sure. What do I want? At least I know what I'm gonna do with you, Caro, so I'm starting to do this damnable freaking electronics at least a little bit. So maybe we can have something done with that. What would I want for you though? Barrier. So barrier was shields with biotic barriers that will absorb up to. Guess I could be increasing this. That could be very good for you. Or I should be getting the warp and throw for you too. I don't need to be getting even higher in shotguns immediately, I don't think. Unless I have this unlocked. Well, that would be the heavy armor. I guess I could be going for that. Sure. What about me? I'm not sure. Should I actually go for the charm instead? I was thinking of going for the intimidation, but maybe I should go for the charm. I don't know. It's difficult to choose. Unlock singularity. Sure, let's unlock it so I can at least start to be taking it at some point. Sure. I guess that will be okay. There's also, of course, new equipments. Letting you gain experience even when you die, because that at least worse players progress. I think that's okay in lower difficulty if you keep the experience when you die, but I don't like it for something like a veteran difficulty where I'm trying to play on a hard difficulty. It would completely negate the full fact of me going and playing on a harder difficulty. Like, it's fine if you want to be doing that sort of a mechanic for easy difficulties, but definitely on hard difficulty I wouldn't like it. It could be abused though. You could just get into a big fight, kill most everything, and then just die on purpose. Yeah, that too. Flame. Yeah, Dark Souls is a little bit different type of a game though. Yeah, you would get stronger that way quicker than you would normally in the game. So some would like to be using that, I'm sure. You would get stronger quicker. Could I save now? Yeah, let's just do the save just in case I somehow screw it up. Hopefully not, but just in case. This music reminds me of Final Fantasy VII, eh? It is interesting music. Ow. Yeah, no wonder I got one-shotted when you do something like that. I should have just attacked you quicker, shouldn't I? Well, my warp did its thing though. I just used my warp and you were slowly killed. Very slowly killed, but I do have lower health, which I'm annoyed of. Anyways, we can open this and then do this easy description. There, we got it. We got it. The shield is still up though. Rex, you didn't even come into combat. Just letting me and Garrus go and take care of everything, eh? But it's not quicker. You could just go ahead and kill bigger enemies in the next stage. Well, but... yeah, if you're good enough as a possibility, sure, but... who says about wanting things to be quicker? Some people just like being OP. If someone would want to do it, they should be able to. I'm all for player choice. Yeah, but indeed, as I said, then that should be a different setting that you can say that, okay, I want to be keeping that XP or something like that. It shouldn't be something that is forced upon me. Maybe give an option in the main menu, problem solved. That's like one of my biggest problems with Bioshock games were the Void Chambers in a sense, because it didn't feel quite right to just spawn back in. But at least there you nonetheless lost some health. You didn't get to the full health. You've lost the first aid kits that you had used, and you had lost the ammo that you had used previously before the death. So it wasn't exactly like completely free type of a respawn in that sense. But I kind of prefer to just load the game preferably, but I let it be in that game. Yeah. It's not for games with difficulty settings. Well, shall continue on our way. I think another ship is about to bring more enemies to us. Possibly, anyways.
Take him out.
Like I could be using the shift. I did. I used it. I do like to be going and fighting, especially with this tank though. I really do. I have lots of fun with it. Lots of fun with it. Okay, are we getting closer? Oh, closer, yes. We'll still have quite a ways to go though. Okay, there's also someone. Even a couple of them, to be honest. It even actually tells us how far away it is. At least sometimes. Okay, they're dead. That's all a-okay. Sniping from the distance. But yes, definitely all the settings in options menus. Yes, definitely. But yeah, of course, it's nice if there's different options, but I wouldn't like it if it was forced upon me. Yeah, and mods sure could be doing it, but it's not good enough for me. I want the games already to have those rather than just the idea that mods will need to be or require to be done to have those options. There seems to be enemies nearby. I wanna kill them like this when I can. I enjoy this too much. Was there something in there too, or is it just this thing? I'm not sure if we can shoot it others, because it doesn't really seem that we necessarily can. I'm not sure if I can still hit it, to be honest. It kind of feels that I can't. Now at least I was able to shoot it. But that's all a-okay. I'm a little bit wounded though, which is something I'm a little bit worried about. Interesting looking place. I haven't played, of course, but I don't know who else has played the Andromeda. Metro's take on realism and the highest difficulty enemy style past, but so do you. Hardest possible difficulty, not even a HUD. Viseneko hasn't played, not yet. Yeah, maybe if it's really cheap, but yeah, I doubt I even will be playing it. Just in case, I'll save before we go into here. I don't know how this area will be. 9 hours and 6 minutes already played. Quite a bit. In some sense at least. There's enemies in here somewhere in the tunnel. Or after the tunnel. No, in the tunnel for sure. Well, after the tunnel sorta. Of course I can't hit from here. Shouldn't have tried. Fun. Fun.
I think we're good, Shepard.
Yes, I know we are good. I killed them. This is a nice looking place with that blue glow and the lava though. I like it. Even if this is a very rocky terrain. No green anywhere. But I like it. I like the look of it. Alrighty. What are you guys saying? It was really disappointing when coming from Mass Effect, yeah. I'm not surprised about that. Looks more overpowered than Mass Effect 3 was. Speaking of, I think 2 other Mass Effect games handle difficulty settings much better than this. They add more things. Not just health. Yeah, that's most likely the case. there's an enemy somewhere over here. And there they go. I should be getting to my destination pretty soon though. It's been quite of a long distance into that place, however. No stopping. I was just waiting when I can have my shot back. Hey, at least that was efficient. No stopping for such things. Oh. Jammed. Okay. But why not? I wanna be able to get there with this. Why wouldn't I be able to do that? Surely I should be able to do it. Surely. Mako can't be this bad of getting over this sort of obstacle. Certainly. I just don't wanna. It should be so easy to get over there. I know the game doesn't want me to do it, but I wanna do it. Lava is good for the Mako. I believe you. I haven't tested it yet. I almost did, but not quite. Nice music though. You have to for this part. Yeah, I accepted that reality now, but I had to at least try to see of getting inside and getting with Mako into here. But I can realize that it is forced for us to be outside of it. Unfortunate, but true. I was thinking that there has to be enemies over here.
Shields disabled.
These two at least first. Then there's one over there with really low health, but
Lost shields.
Rex, head this way. Garrus, you should definitely take cover regardless. Doesn't seem like a very good idea not to take cover. Okay, you killed him. Good. Good that you did. Then that's all A-okay. Yeah, for now. It's not going to be lasting forever though. I guess I should say. Just quickly. Just in case. If you managed to get over that, I would have been impressed. Yeah, it seems like there's an invisible wall. No, I reject your reality substitute with my own, yeah. Yeah, I think it wasn't simply possible because there was invisible walls, which is very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate for that to be the case. Doesn't seem that there's anything over here, right? Okay, we already kind of got into combat, even though I don't see anything. Garrus, go into cover, at least then, if you're gonna be here. I guess I can try to send Rex over there. Okay, one shot. Well, just like for a... Well, there's clearly a rocket there, throwing rockets. I didn't notice that before. But yeah, it's nice music for sure. I was anyways wanting to check that first, but I guess I should be using one of the Medicells anyways. Because we weren't in perfect health. So, I think that would be nice. I just wanted to make sure there's nothing hidden in here, so I want to. Could we just walk into here and start the combat from here? No. I just have to test sometimes, you know. Let's have Garrus in this spot then, rather. Nonetheless. And then Rex is gonna be going into here behind this rock anyways. Don't get hit, Rex.
Shields disabled.
I can't use healing. Of course, there's definitely something over there too that is doing very bad stuff. Rex had something that helped him. I basically have to just let them try to do some combat right now because that thing from there is doing really bad stuff. Yeah. Garrus, I can't do anything more right now though. Good job.
Shields disabled.
I'm just trying to help Garrus from here a little bit from time to time, but yeah, then that happens. Okay, I guess I got them. But there's definitely more, right? Yeah. There's one over there, which is a problem. And I'm not even sure what hit me. Was it from top there or something? I'm not 100% sure. I would have just liked them to be able to get back up, but they definitely aren't. Well, now Garrus got up, and Rex got up. Rex immediately died though, so that's bad. Sniped, scoped and dropped. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. And I'm using my healings here, which I'm not quite sure about. But I'm not sure where that enemy exactly is, or in which exact position in. Just like, sure, there's this one there, but certainly there was some others too. Yeah, that is from there. That rocket somewhere over there. Just come here, Garrus, for a moment. I think at least we got all from below, but there is indeed still that guy over there. Rex, you're in a very dangerous place. It's funny when Rex gets up and immediately dies again because of that freaking rocket thingy.
Over there!
He's trying to be running back to us.
That's it. Bag him and tag him.
Just come here, Rex. Maybe you can survive long enough for us to at least get maybe into or back into full health, and then we need to do something about going and taking care of that. You don't have squad revive. You are being sniped from the red laser of death. I know this that, but I'm not sure how to deal with it. But I guess we'll just have to try to deal something with it. And I actually did have the squad revive. I think I got it last time around, but I haven't used it even once yet, so I'm not sure how it is supposed to be used. But yeah, I know it's there, but I'm not sure how we need to be dealing with it. There somewhere. Come back for a moment so we don't get shot. I tried to do my skills into there, not sure if it worked or not. Definitely tried. Garrus, you shouldn't have been there like that. It's just that one moment they were able to even shoot behind the rock in a way that it didn't feel quite logical, but anyways. I'm not sure if I can get them very easily though. Don't have a sniper myself. Can my warp reach that far? Question mark. Can I kill them like that? Is there something else that I can try to do there? Garrus, no. I was just looking that it's gonna hit Garrus. I'm not sure if there's something else that I can do about it, but it doesn't. It's weird because we still are not always out of combat. You being sniped? Yeah, I know. I know that much that I've been sniped from there, but how did this exactly do? Adds a biotic barrier to your shields that absorb damage but cannot block attacks that bypass shields. We could try to go closer, I guess, but that's also very risky, I'd say. Quite risky. Allows you to immediately restore your squad members to fighting state, and they have been knocked out in combat. Okay, I didn't realize that it's separately in here anyways. Just a different question, where would I want it to be? I guess there. Fighting condition A. Shield boost I have, yeah. Everything else I have assigned into some spot or another for now. Rex, no!
All targets down.
I'm gonna try this out, if there's possibility for me to reach here. Ow. At least I had the shield, I guess. Very surprised. Rex, you would need to also be actually in some safety. Ow. There's also guys over there. Okay, that's not good at all. This doesn't... It's so weird to always get the area secure. I can't even do that. So there's just so many enemies that would need to be taken care of. And I'm not even sure. Okay, I did kill someone at least. But I'm afraid. Very much afraid. Well, I hope you guys can do something. Can't do much about you guys otherwise. Really. Okay. Rex, can you try to run over here or something? Just get closer so we wouldn't be in this position all the time. Let's just use this barrier to get closer. Maybe we actually killed some of them now. It seems like they are dead now. So I guess Garrus got them. Finally. Question mark. We just have to use another heal to be able to have Garrus in full health, which means that we will have only one medicine left, which will be bad.
I thought Paladin was hot.
50 degrees hotter and I might start to feel uncomfortable. How are you mammals doing, Shepard?
Badly. So you are totally fine, but everyone else is kind of like, oh, Garrus isn't comparable and I am not comparable, so... Yeah, it's a little bit too hot. Okay. Also, Rex is using AR. You have this for him or Shotty. I can hardly remember. I tried to have him use the Shotty. Yep. You are at least using the sniper, Garrus. Was this the... Because I don't ever remember those names. It doesn't say, hey, this is the Shotty. This is something else. I don't even realize how I got those, but okay. So, your Shotty is named Scimitar 2. It's fine that you use the other one at this moment considering the situation, but otherwise Scimitar 2 is the weapon I would like you to use. Yes. Please. Like, it's fine from future away to use the other one, but... Yep, and helpful. Yes. Well, nice that we finally were able to get through this portion. It took a while. For sure is. Took a little bit of a while. Where did I exactly need to go? Okay, this from here up, I guess. Sort of. Somehow. It's like, seems like I'm supposed to go into this way, but how can I exactly do that? I guess from here? Okay. I guess. Yeah, I just thought that I came almost from here, but it was just like, it was like we had to go like that way. We came from here and then we just needed to turn around, which was a little bit confusing there for the moment. Certainly there's going to be more enemies somewhere around here. There is one, for sure, which is very strange looking dog. Okay, didn't attack us though, but... Are they just going to drop enemies at us? Yep, again, but this time it's more of a problem because we don't have our tank. Okay, where are we? Where are the enemies? Okay, all over the place basically. To be honest, I'm just gonna go right here. And Rex already died. I know I'm hit. That's really kind of a sucky position to be thrown in. You're too close, so you have to be in a very not in a fun position whatsoever, I'd say. That's no fun position to be at all. Oh, this part. Now it gets fun. Oh no, I remember this. Yep, well, we'll be here for a while, I think. Maybe she'll do great. Yeah, not right away for sure. But yeah, that seems... It's very difficult to get into a very good spot in there, I'd say. Very difficult to get into a very good spot. Like, if you could... I don't know, if you try to beforehand ask Garrus to be further away, will that actually work? I doubt it will, but I'll at least try that, I guess. But yeah, I assume that's just a cutscene and that will just force everyone to be in that one group, which sucks. Otherwise I could even try to ask Garrus to just simply go there right now and not for us to get into a situation like that. I just doubt that will actually be able to happen. Otherwise I probably should just go further away. As much as we can, that is. But yeah, Garrus is forced to walk with me into here for reasons unknown. I think I need to activate the barrier immediately and just try to see about getting into somewhat safer positions. Rex, come here. I'll try to go back, but you guys have to be on the freaking way. And also, Garrus, you should really be coming here with me. Okay, there's so freaking many of these things. Well, Garrus already died. Okay, use the healing, I guess. Not sure how you're gonna be dealing with these things. Did I have any other good things to use? Well, I have the shield thing, yeah. And Garrus, truly, can you not be here with me? Fine, don't be here with me. I hate you. Don't try to go to Rex like that. I don't have my skills yet. I was trying to do some of the skills, but I can't. Well, we got that one. Guess that's better, nonetheless. Okay, and then there's of course that thing over there. I'm not sure if I can even hit that very efficiently. And then there's a get sniper, which is great. We can do some nice things to it at least. The warp definitely should help. Okay, nice. That's better. There's definitely more stuff there though. Can Garrus get up? Not yet at least, yeah, it's still on reload, that thing. Rex, I'm just happy to have there waiting for the moment, to be honest. I'm not sure, it doesn't feel like I'm even doing any damage to it yet. Maybe I just need to be getting into there or something for the moment. Let's just move then, put the shield on and move up myself a little bit. Ouch. I would prefer not to get any hits. I guess I should here ask then Rex to actually not that thing. Not that button. Rex can probably try to be using this assault rifle in this situation. You can't really go forward though. You can try to come a little bit this side, I guess. No, don't know if that worked. Really. Can I use my warp? Yes, I can. That at least I like. Still can't quite get Garrus back up. Pretty soon, yes, but not quite yet. I can of course always just barrier myself when need be. I would like to get Rex into a little bit more useful position, but it's just difficult to get him to go just a little bit more into this side so that he might actually try to do something. Anyways, Garrus can get up. Garrus, stay over there. Not over there somewhere. It's very difficult to ask him to exactly be behind this freaking thing. let's just use this. And shoot some. Slowly but surely working on it, nonetheless. I'm just not sure if I can trust the others to do it. As much as I would like to do so. Well, slowly but surely me working on it when others are just hanging about. I'm getting it. Slowly but surely I'm getting it. Let's go behind. Just wait for a moment for it to do its thing. My barrier isn't back yet. I guess I could also boost my shield up. The normal shield. Then use also the warp. Should be pretty much scaling down. Was that all? Not too unhappy. Garrus died, of course, plenty of times, but otherwise seems like we survived from it pretty easily. Second time only. So, not too bad, not too bad. I'm pretty okay with that. Yay, good job, thank you. You'll have to learn those 4 gun symbols, they aren't that hard to differentiate. Yeah, I would say that this is the biggest problem. Sniper and pistol is easiest to separate, but this and this look relatively similar to each other, so I'd say. Oh yeah, he was using an AR, but yeah, because I didn't change it before, that's the problem, yeah, that's why. So now he's using against the AR, then I would want to be using the SOTI, but he didn't remember that I had already tried to again change it, so that's the problem. I guess I'll save again, so maybe he will remember to use his freaking SOTI then, most of the time. Yay, thank you that I did good job in this. I was just trying to indeed think that we need to get into cover, and my barrier is actually very excellent. I just haven't used it nearly as much as I should. Barrier really saved me a lot of times, and then warp is very good for just overall damage dealing for a longer time. This looks interesting though. I'm just sad we don't have any more healing for Garrus, and he doesn't have regeneration. But otherwise okay. Open. Open sesame. I hope there's not going to be a lot of more combats, to be honest though, because Garrus is indeed in very, very low health. Very, very low health. Jammed. Everything is jammed. Get shock trooper.
Engaging target. Shepard's hit.
I tried to use the barrier, but it didn't work. It's just like, I guess I just went into the battle and then it didn't work yet. But yeah, I tried to use the barrier. It didn't work. It's annoying when I try to use it and then it just doesn't go and actually activate as of yet.
Heads up!
This time around I just used the throw thingy. This is going to be annoying, isn't it? I guess I can use my warp too. There. Like Rex did basically. Is there anything I can use otherwise? Not exactly, but I can use my barrier and hopefully block a lot of the damage and kill it. I don't have any. I still have my barrier though, so that will work. Okay, that goes.
Area secure. Remember to stay hydrated.
Nothing but rocks, dirt, and lava. Reminds me of home.
Home, and you just say remember to be hydrated.
I thought Palaven was hot.
Okay, that was okay then. This new equipment that you're getting, it's just loot from enemies. I was thinking that's probably the case. Maybe someone used dampening on you, but I don't think Get can use it, probably just a delay. Yeah, it was just a delay, which was just annoying. Thanks, Garrus. I needed some water. Did you call a grenade a throw thingy? No, throw thingy is the throw thingy is stick sting, as in the actual throw thingy. But it just feels to me like it should be something else, like telekinesis or something fancier name. But its name is actually throw. So this is the throw thingy. Grenade is a grenade, but this is a throw thingy. This is a thingy. Oh, yes. I used that thing. I was thinking that that should be able to deal with it fast. And so it did. Ion containment chamber. Alrighty then, that actually makes sense, yes. But I was wondering, like, I first felt that I should be calling it telekinesis or something, like, fancy. It doesn't make sense to just call it throw. Because you're using your psionic abilities to throw it, but it's just a throw. It's weird. That's weird. It's a weird name. Huh.
I've never visited a Prothean ruin before. Aside from the Citadel, I mean.
Why you stay there, Rex? Why? Why do you stay there? And we come down and you stay up there. Fine. If you must. Porspus. Your Jedi powers, yeah. Indeed. So this would be an elevator. Well, that's a fancy blue glow. I feel like going through here then, though, rather than through there. Oh, I can't actually go through there. Oh, that's sad. So I do have to use the elevator, but I can go and check this first at the very least. I assume it's just a force field and I cannot even try to go through it. No. Yes. It was correct. That's fine. It's a fancy looking force field. But you have throw and lift. You couldn't really call both telekinesis. I guess. At least you know what they do by looking at the name. Yes, I guess so. Force push. Yes. Something like that. It should be force pushes and force lift and something like that. No shutting by you too. Fine. You don't have to shut. I'm just feeling that we should be shutting about something when we're going down here, but fine. There's no shutting, then there's no shutting. Hey, medical kit. Ooh, Medigel. Woohoo! We may be able to actually heal ourselves.
Shields disabled.
I really like this barrier though, because it will allow me to also really properly actually stay and attack. It seems so ways to...
Sterile white. Protheans sure build things homey.
Homey. This is homey to you? If you say so. But interesting to be in a Protean area. Biotic throw, I guess, would be, but throwy thingy works. Yeah, throwy thingy. That's a perfect name. Huh. Looks interesting. I don't know. Probably I should save again before... Well, I can't save. I don't know why I can't save, but maybe because I'm in an elevator. Do you guys want to talk now? No? Fine. Fine then. Hey, the elevator is breaking apart. Break it down. I don't know if I trust this. Well, there's no turning back at the very least. Because I can't jump. So, we're stuck here forever now. That's not exactly the most pleasant idea. I think Rex was sarcastic. This was sarcasm, I think. You can never know it, Rex. What was it? What was it? It's good that you guys agree on these things, though. There's definitely gonna be enemies over there somewhere. Definitely.
Hello? Could somebody help me?
Hello.
Please?
I was looking for you.
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
We hear you.
Are you okay? What happened to you?
Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
So you are trapped.
How did you end up in there?
I was exploring the ruins when the Geth showed up, so I hid in here. Can you believe that? Geth beyond the veil! I activated the tower's defenses. I knew the barrier curtains would keep them out. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please!
So are you Benezia?
Your mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
What? I am not on anybody's side. I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
Alrighty. Good to know. But yeah, I did guess correctly then that she will be our one more companion, I'd say. These are not proper Citadel elevators, so it seems. No shutting in these elevators. You can't say while in an elevator, and also don't even think about throwing your weapon while in one, too. It tends to mess up the game. Okay, I shall remember that. Well, I'll save. We'll find a way to free you.
We just need to figure some way past this energy field.
It's a Prothean barrier curtain. I knew it would keep me safe from the Geth. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
Yes, I got you. Just stay calm already, okay?
We'll find some way to help you.
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
Okay, good to know. Another Krogan, eh? At least we got our own Krogan too. But some way into there. There's definitely nothing here.
Just lead the way.
No sense standing around.
If you say so. No sense standing around. Let's just do the new save and get going. It's a shame that always after that sort of... That's promising. Rex, can I ask you to go into there or something? Just use the barrier. That'll be pretty important.
Block. Shields disabled.
Lost a shield.
Okay, that seems okay for now. Is there more? Seems that that was it for now. This is fine by me. You don't need to be standing there anymore, Frex. You can follow. What was the follow? A rally. And a rally.
Securing
Or
point.
you actually too. Okay, what's this? Area not clear of enemies. Okay. Yeah, okay. There's a cat sniper, eh? Don't try to shoot me. There you go. Maybe I can now check the laser. Garrus is dead, of course, again, but no surprises there. Garrus is also low health. I'm just
All
trying to
clear.
save the healing if I need it later on. Enter override sequence. I have no idea what would be that thing. So I don't know if I should even be trying this thing. I guess I can, so to speak, try, but it doesn't really seem like we have a way to do that as of yet. If you do the other missions before this one, Lyra has gone delusional with hunger. Okay. Or foresee Frex getting fracked with one shots on this difficulty. Also, I guess at this point, that's not a spoiler layout. Yeah. That's why I said on it. Yeah. Of course, you shouldn't be telling it beforehand. Interesting that she would be so hungry then, though. That's funny that it matters which order you go into this. Think Simon only, it ends. Thanks for sitting. Yeah, sniper and rocket enemies are the worst one-shotting bastards. Yep. Fights with a lot of biotics are annoying too, I guess. Yeah, because then they can do all that other stuff. Well, I guess I can just try to do this way, but it seems a little bit lame. But, on the other hand, I can. Well, last choice. Nope. Well, that worked. I'm not sure if you can find specifically a better wise code over here. I guess I should go and at least visit over here too before we actually go into there. There's a lot of containment units at the very least here all over the place. I'm just feeling that, yeah, that's an easy description thingy. There we go. Take all. There's at least stuff here to get. There's some stuff, even another one. Just sit in it a little bit. That's all a-okay. Doesn't seem there's more over there, which is totally a-okay and fine. Doesn't seem that there's much more actually, which is fine then. We wouldn't have been able to find the code. When you find Geth, you can't hear those great shouts. I miss them. Enemies everywhere. I can say it for you. Is that good? You don't need doors if you have a huge effing laser. Yeah, totally. That worked, after all. I'll just do another save, just in case, so we don't have to do that fight again if I, for some reason or another, would go and die. So it could be nice. Open. Sesame. Or rather an elevator up and all. Well, we got into here. Guess we could talk to her first, or see what she says about the fact that we're here.
How did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
Superior firepower.
We blasted through with the mining laser.
Of course. Yes, that makes sense. Please, get me out of here before more Geth arrive. That button over there should shut down this containment field.
It should, but will it?
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on! I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. Obviously, he wants you to help him find it.
The conduit, but I don't know.
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event.
Well, that's unfortunate.
We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
We need an escape plan.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister!
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
If I die in here, I'll kill him.
You do that. You do that. Sounds good. No movement while on the elevator. Unless we're getting up. It's not the same, Gide, but thank you. What happened when you fight Geth? Not the same when I say it, yes. You foresee fun times, eh? That's great. Yeah, that's the Krogan. Woohoo! I'm so happy to have to be dealing with this sort of a situation. But maybe
Brenda,
that...
or don't. That would be more fun.
This ruin's coming down, Krogan.
In case you didn't notice, this place is falling apart.
Exhilarating, isn't it? Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
You want to fight now?
Is this really the time?
The atmosphere is perfect for a life and death struggle.
Uh-huh.
Kill him. Spare the Asari if you can. If not, doesn't matter.
Okay, what the hell do I do first? Probably barrier. I need you dead. Otherwise I will not be safe in here anyway. At all.
Good to go.
Shield down.
Just heal as much as we can. Okay, the Krogan Battlemaster is over there. I need to kill you. I just don't have a lot that I can do to kill you. Okay? I would like Rex you to come and try to do something against this guy. You're right there after all, so yeah. Thank you, Rex. Garrus, can you just move like behind that protection rather than so we're not all in the same place? Okay. Just use this first and foremost. I guess I could be asking Rex to go closer. But on the other hand, I can do a barrier for myself now too. But unfortunately, he kind of went into hiding. So, hey, that was a nice one. Slowly but surely. Okay, seems that we got him, right? Seems like it. Okay. Liara, no. There's one more over there. Rex, first and foremost, you will be moving. My throw is ready. I'm not sure how that throw didn't work, but apparently it didn't. Okay, my barrier isn't ready yet, which is the annoying thing. Well, I guess I can just ask Rex to go there because he can actually attack. Okay, we did it. They are sort of stuck still though. Got out of it. You remember this fight being harder.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there and your pilot is making jokes?
He saved us, okay? He saved us.
Joker pulled our asses out of there. I think he's earned the right to a few bad jokes.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
50 years?
Just how old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn! I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours. But among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
What did you learn?
Did your research turn up anything interesting?
What is interesting is what I did not turn up. There is remarkably little archaeological evidence of the Protheans, and even less that might explain why they disappeared. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone, and cleanse the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
How do you know this?
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge, patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
Well, who would have come before them?
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right. The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
By the way, I feel that our neck looks so weird in this position. Just saying. Okay, I guess I could be looking into the chat before continuing the chat in here. Yes, Fontaine's a Krogan, yes, but I think we did pretty good in that battle indeed. Protean Petrum, eh? Loud cutscene after this, just a warning for headphones users. Yes, I know this. Not that much, plenty of time for that. Just getting a hang of it. I did do pretty well in that, I think. That woke me up. Well, good thing that you woke up, I guess, Yuke. You're awake. Shepard overdid the neck exercises, yeah. Best jokes are the best, Liara. Bad jokes are the best, yes. And yes, overdid the neck exercises. It feels so weird. It looks strange to me here, the neck, just a little bit. Do I know what happened? I guess I do. I just have different ways to then say it because of our team, I guess. Yeah, the machine race came and destroyed them, that's the thing. It was those weird machines. I don't want to just say shut up and I'll tell you, but I know what happened.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines, the Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
The beacon.
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions? Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
This isn't helping us find Saren, or the conduit.
Of course, you're right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
So what good are you? No, you can still help us.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Great, another alien. Welcome aboard.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate? Or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Prothean's true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
Yeah, we're done completely.
Go see the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Sure. Yeah, sure. Inform the Council.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
I know what I'm doing.
Don't tell me how to do my job.
You are free to act as you see fit, Commander. Our role is to offer guidance and advice.
It's up to you if you're smart enough to listen.
Disconnect. Dr. Tassoni wants to help.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
It was.
The Geth were crawling all over those ruins. We were lucky to make it out alive.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
Okay, a little bit of a chat with them to the Council. Have you disconnected from them yet, Kira? She has not. Yes, I'm a good at trying to make sure they know what has happened. It's a little bit long. Yes. It fits your nose perfectly. That is true, of course, Flame. Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? That's a good question. We will when main character sees it. Have you get disconnected? Yes. Yes, service. Okay, well, that was interesting. I assumed that maybe I can chat to everyone again. After all, we did something. Did a mission. At least we can check if we can actually have more chats to different peoples. Could I talk to Joker too? I wonder. Or is Joker still gonna have the same shots as before? I came from here, didn't I? Yeah. So was Joker on that side, yes. Now that mission's done, you have new dialogue with all your crew. Yeah, that's what I was assuming. I apparently hadn't somehow clicked this. Fine. Joker, hello.
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I, pulled your boots out of the fire.
You're sure you want that?
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that.
See?
So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
I just wanted to talk, okay?
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same. You want me. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those
so
commendations in my file, I earned every single one.
I know that. I know
Put
this
the Normandy
already,
in my hands and I'll make her
friend.
dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance.
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
Yeah, that's okay, Joker. I'll see you around.
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
See ya. Anyways, yeah. Your brother somehow played most of the game without talking to the crew. That's very strange. And we're out. What do you think of Normandy, Kide? liking it so far. The way it looks and stuff. Yeah, I like Normandy. Twitch being difficult, that's that, Duke. Joker doesn't have new dialogue when you complete new missions. Yeah, that's the same. I like to talk to Joker too. Well, there was talk about the medal. Am I forever stuck? Okay, I was able to get out somehow. But there was the talk about Joker, the medal, getting medal for Joker, but otherwise, yeah, nothing more, unfortunately. But at least there was that new discussion, so it's something better than nothing. But he'll give you his opinion about the outcomes, that's about it. Yeah, shame that there's no more, but at least that.
Yes, Commander?
Yeah, I don't need to talk
Carry
to
on,
you.
Presley.
Yes, ma'am.
I do not need to talk to you. Open Sesame. Let's go downstairs. I'm not sure if there's something more with the doctor at this point or not. At least she doesn't seem to be here. At least I can replenish the Medichel, which is definitely useful. Only one. Couldn't I get more? Just quite a few little, to be honest.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
Yeah, there's nothing
should
more
go.
with you.
Goodbye, Commander.
Unfortunate, but true. Poor Presley. You can get stuck with future games though. That's bad. Not forever stuck. It's not like a door. Not quite. Not quite like Vampire the Masquerade doors. Not quite, but almost. Hello, Gaiden. What's up?
Commander, do you have a minute?
I'm listening. I don't. I'm listening.
I always make time for my officers.
Off the record, I think there's something wrong here. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
What do you expect me to do about that?
We've got our orders. Bellyaching won't change them.
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. I mean, it's funny, we finally get out here, and the final frontier was already settled. And the residents don't even seem impressed by the view. Or the dangers.
Cute way to look at it, I guess.
Well, well. You're a romantic. Did you sign on for the dream, Malenko? Secure a man's future in space?
Yeah, I read a lot of those books when I was a kid, where the hero goes to space to prove himself worthy of a woman he loves, or, you know, for justice. Or maybe I was a romantic in the beginning, but I thought about it after brain camp. Biotic acclimation and temperance training. I'm not looking for the dream. I just want to do some good. See what's out here. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Well, what did they train you for?
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to Element Zero in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Great. Dan corporations.
I heard all about that. How companies would arrange accidents to expose people to Element Zero.
There was never any proof of that. It's not what happened in my case, anyway. My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when Kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Well, so intentional exposures?
You know of any intentional exposures for certain?
No one knows. Doesn't mean they didn't happen. As big as the exposures were, it was hard to track down accidentals. It was different then. No one knew the potential, so there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything Kinetics did was gold. I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts, but in retrospect, They were damn quick on the scene.
I got you on that. So tell me about Jump Zero.
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using mass effect fields. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
So, about your friends?
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out. We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform then, and Kinetics kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
I don't understand completely what this means, but okay, time to talk then.
Then you must have had plenty of time to get to know each other.
Yeah, we'd sit around and bull every night after dinner, play cards or network games.
Network games.
There was this girl named Rana, who had a little circle grow up around her. She was from Turkey. Her family was very rich. But she was smart and charming as hell. Beautiful, but not stuck up about it. Like you, I guess. Ma'am?
Did you love her?
Sounds like she was special to you.
She was. Maybe she felt the same. But things never felt together. Training, you know.
Well, sounds really rough, especially there's a love part, so go on.
Jump Zero's a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. Anyway, this was supposed to be a casual debrief, not a bull session about stuff that happened years ago.
Well, I want to know my crew nonetheless.
We have to depend on each other in combat. I like knowing what kind of man I have at my back.
I understand, ma'am. I won't let you down. You, make a habit of getting this personal with everyone?
Definitely not gonna say the middle one. I'm tempted to just ask, what do you think? Do I or do I not? To some degree, of course, it's honest too. But I'm gonna ask, what do you think?
No, I don't. We'll talk again later.
That's not what I said.
I'll need some time to
I didn't say that.
Commander. But, yeah, I'd like that.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I asked a question. That's not what I said whatsoever. Why did you say that, Shepard? Tell me. That's not at all true. God damn it. Yeah, that was absolute dialogue failure. Like, that's a question. Like, what do you think? Do I or do I not? But it's not anyway saying that, yeah, this is actually how it is. That's like a sarcastic type of a question that I might say myself, but that's like, what? Shepard wanted absolutely to go to a different way. And yes, always sweaty here with Kaidan for sure is. What do you think basically means? Of course I am. Conversation field strikes. Again, I presume this would happen with Kaidan, yeah. But yeah, I would prefer Darker Nature Racing dialogue system 100%. Shaking with your mouse, yes. I'm not sure. I would like to almost just go back and delete that, because that's absolutely not true. We're gonna be talking to...
Anything you need, Commander?
Well, tell me tactical appraisal then.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Dr. Tassoni. She seems nice enough. I mean, if you like the bookish sort.
Do you?
Any intentions there, Lieutenant?
None, Commander. I prefer adventurous women.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
We'll talk later, Kaidan.
Personal debriefings.
Like that.
Oh, God. It's okay, Kaidan. I'm sure this happens to all the girls that talk to Kaidan. Probably, yeah. You can't delete your awkward conversations just like in real life. Yes, but I wouldn't have said at least that sort of a thing in all reality. I wouldn't be saying, because it feels like leading on, because I don't have any interest to at least be with Caden in that sort of a way, and that's clearly where that's going. So that's just like, god damn, annoying. I wonder, is Tali and the other woman here? Maybe. Doesn't seem like it.
Something I can do for you, Commander.
Don't probably
Carry on,
know.
Adams.
At least I can talk
Aye,
with Tali. You're so bad, kid, at leading Kairan on. He was sort of a creeper. Hello, Tali.
Oh, hello, Shepard.
You so down?
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me. Especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth it feels like we're not even moving. And the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
It's too quiet to sleep.
The silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down. I guess you don't have to worry about that here. But old habits die hard. But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
You're homesick.
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have till it's gone.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's given me a whole new perspective on my people and our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them. But maybe they just wanted a different life.
But you are planning to go back, right? What about the investigations note?
I want to know more about the
No.
Geth.
I doubt
That's
I can tell.
not what I wanted to
All
ask.
I know is the story of their origins.
I want to talk about
like
something
what?
now.
You can't say it no more. That's so sad.
I should go.
I wanted to say it,
See you later.
but then I accidentally wasn't
Hey,
able to
Shepard.
say it anymore.
You need something?
I should go.
Oh well.
See you later.
This dialogue is always good. It's just the same that I didn't notice to ask that, because then I was trying to just get quickly out of that investigation panel, but then I couldn't anymore because then I accidentally pressed the cat. So many fails today with talking, apparently so. But hey, what can you expect? I'm bad at talking, after all. You are always, after all, noticing that anyways. You're here to listen to me, and I always fail with talking. Haven't you guys noticed? It shouldn't be anything new, after all. At first I want to leave home, but then they rethink their decisions. Yes, sir, Whiz. You know, after hearing you talk to Tali, she's starting to remind me of younger kids back at home. Yep, Melodius, very much so. Did I just say that? Who are you going with? I don't know exactly the options. But I guess Garrus is the best option because there's not actually that many men here anyways. Garrus, I assume, is an option anyways. But I really don't wanna... If Caden is the only option, then
So, we've got Saren on the run.
Yes, we do, for sure, Rex. Yes, we do.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good. He's rotten. To the core. I could tell as soon as I met him.
You knew Saren, eh?
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would've if I thought it was important.
Fair enough.
I think I'd like to hear about it just the same.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
So Saren recruited you, eh?
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
What was he doing exactly?
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. Couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
That's kind of surprising. That not even waiting to get paid, nonetheless. Have I asked about this before? Well, what kind of a ship was it?
Whose ship was it?
There was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards. But they were no match for us.
And what was the cargo?
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies. There were some basic weapons, but nothing big. If there was anything of value on that ship, I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
Alrighty. Well, so that's it then, eh?
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
That's interesting. Those are other things. Or about the other stuff, so yeah, I see.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Okay, I'm gonna read the chats. Blame the Jaguar's messages are apparently for some reason deleted. Why? Okay, thank you Visineku for removing those things from playing the Jaguar. I don't know what happened. Been listening to you for talk for years, you're doing well enough. Shepard is recreating all these interactions. And yes, sorry, playing. Need to avoid spoilers, absolutely. Okay, if it was a spoiler, then that's, I guess, fine. Sorry, Plane, though, then, if it was removed in a way that it was a spoilerish from Visineku's point of view. Yeah, Vista is guarding those spoilers vigilantly. The Rex textures are pretty high resolution, all things considered. A lot better than the other people. Yeah, I guess the creators loved Rex too. I like Rex for sure. It was just an accidental spoiler, no worries. I just want to hear from Plane right now, so that I know that Plane is okay. You know, I want to see something from Plane, but I only see the deleted messages at this moment, so I can't see actually anything more. Well, I guess I can go and talk with Ashley next. Nothing from Plane yet. I'm sad.
Commander?
Garrus has horribly muddy face. On the other hand, not sure why. Can we talk?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure. I was hoping to get a minute of your time. Off the record.
What about, exactly?
Is this duty-related, Chief?
No, ma'am. Well, maybe.
I
know
thinking
things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vakarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
But yeah, I was assuming that it might have been about the romance options, but that's fine. Then, fine. If you are not, hopefully, too annoyed of the fact that those were deleted, but anyways. Got worried that I failed to on-time out you. At least it was saying here even that you did take that time out away, so that was of course at least important for sure. Yeah. But of course it's fine without me knowing about those things. I'll find out later on, though. I'm sure that there's also a lesbian type of a relationship or someone who is bi, so I assume that's also a possibility, but I don't think I would be very interested in something like that if that's a possibility, so we'll see, I guess. Because they're aliens, eh?
You don't trust their motives because they're not human.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
You don't trust the aliens then, eh?
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call the Council races allies. We, humanity, I mean, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
By mistrusting our allies.
How do you get from relying on ourselves to mistreating our allies?
I don't mean we should mistreat them, Commander. I just think we should be prepared to go it without them. As noble as the Council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
How cynical of you.
You got a pessimistic view of the universe, Williams.
A pessimist is what an optimist calls a realist. Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really. Members of their species will always be more important to them than humans are.
I've heard this before.
You sound like one of those Terra Firma party pamphlets, Chief.
Terra Firma is a pack of jackals. The founders had ideals. These days they just play off xenophobia and bigotry. I hope my reasons are more rational. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
I understand. However, especially, of course it's easier in a game anyways. Maybe it could be a little bit different if you would think of in reality if you would be with aliens. So it would be a little bit more of a different situation anyways. But, okay. Nothing to worry about, good Blaine. So no hard feelings, good. Are comparative to dogs, but that's not racism. But yeah, of course, like, obviously enough, dogs are not even remotely intelligent. Well, they are intelligent in their own way, but it's not quite the same thing. But I can understand the idea that, yeah, in a lot of cases, of course, if you are just don't know each other well enough or such things, there's still some sort of allegiance to your own more than it might be for some others, but especially in this time of era where we would think about actually being in this sort of a futuristic reality, I don't think, at least for me, it's definitely here playing with her doesn't matter whatsoever if someone would be human or not. But I can understand that could be the case for someone else. But yeah, I'm not gonna be acting on that in any way, of course. I think we were the dogs in the analogy, though. We were the dogs because we were supposed to be abandoned by the council, not the other way around. Basically, everyone will care about their own counter species, whatever, more. Yes, I agree with that in a sense, and especially for some it matters more than for some others. But of course, I'm not going to be mistreating or treating anyone here differently, no matter what species or anything they would be. But especially, of course, if we consider what has happened with some of them, it's realistic why someone could feel like that, but I still don't, especially here, agree with that sort of a thing. Those are... Well, you have to work on it. You have to get comfortable with working with the aliens, you know?
Alright, I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're gonna have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
Good.
I'm glad there won't be a problem.
Anything else you need, Commander?
How are we doing?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
I believe her, to be honest. It's not like everyone gets along with their family.
I think she's being straight with us. Or at least I don't think she lies very often.
Yeah, she's probably really bad at it. Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
Yep.
Dismissed, Chief.
Yeah, dismissed.
Ma'am?
Kind of sure, but it should be possible to flip the analogy around. Yeah, they came up here to help us. We already know the ship is co-built with Turians anyhow, so yeah. It's like... But the idea behind it isn't completely incorrect or untrue, that wouldn't happen ever with anyone. Because certainly there is people, or... Like, if you think about Saren himself, of course Saren especially hates humans and humanity, so there's definitely aliens who hate humans. It just doesn't mean that everyone would be acting in that way, and I don't think any of these guys who are with us are like that, for sure. Why else would they have been here with the humans, in the human ship and all? Surrounded with humans, I'm sure they would choose them differently. I don't have any idea where the doctor person is. I was down in these areas, or was I? I kind of wanna find the woman. Anyways. Yeah, I was down here. There's Tali here. I don't know where the woman is, but I guess I gotta be trying to see about finding her somewhere else. Doesn't seem to be down here, for sure is. So hello, Garrus.
Commander, how are you?
So, wanna talk about you and C-Sec?
Why did you want to be a C-Sec officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Such as?
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was C-Sec, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
I can understand that.
That's tough. But you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Saren.
My father's a C-Sec man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
A Spectre even, eh?
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
Typical. I have to say typical.
Spoken like a true C-Sec officer.
Yeah, it's a speech I've heard one too many times. But Saren's not gonna play by our rules, C-Sec's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
Yeah, exactly.
You're a quick learner, Garrus. We'll beat him at his own game. It's the only way to stop someone like him.
I'm right behind you, Commander.
Well. Yeah, I could be buying stuff from you. Don't know where she is. I assume it's upstairs. There's a mod for Garrus's face. Yeah, it does have to be said that Rex's face looks way better than Garrus's, for sure, texture-wise. Where did Lyra wanted to go last, Kid? It was the medicinal place, and that's why I visited there, but I didn't see her there. But I guess she might be in one of the small rooms. The only two people who have shown any signs of behavior of putting their species first are humans. Yeah, and we are new to this all after all, so it's logical that that could be and would be the case, though, for sure is. Like, she isn't here, but there was talk that she would go and visit the doctor. Okay, she's here. But, like, why couldn't she be here, too? Fine. Hello, Liara. Everyone else knows space travel for a long time. Not that surprising, really. Yep. You can do that with some mini edits. Did you ever put mods on your weapons, armor, piercing, cyber explosive? Not a lot. Haven't done a lot yet. Not for sure, Wiz. A few mods, modifications.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
No, definitely no. Are you okay?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
She's the best.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
Don't mention it.
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
I know.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
Well, would you like to talk about you a bit?
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
Do you like it?
You must enjoy something about it.
I love my work. Seeking out history's lost secrets has a special appeal for me. You were actually touched by working Prothean technology. That is why I find you so fascinating, Commander.
Don't try to study me. I'm fascinating, eh?
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
I wasn't being serious, really.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people.
It's
Please,
okay.
just pretend this conversation never happened.
I would love to feel the same way about talking to some other people just before, as in Kaden, so it's all okay. I gotcha. So, can you tell me something about your mother, Benezia?
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
You sound troubled.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her, and this was not like her. Something changed.
I wonder what. So, tell me about Asari culture.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Rumors?
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
That's strange. How is that possible?
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
So, I assume there's not really males at all, really, interspecies, I guess. I'll read what you guys said for a while. I think it would go too well if devils put xenophobic aliens we had to be on good terms with. Might be hard to recruit them on the Alliance vessel. Just a little bit. Wouldn't make sense. Oh, Liara, indeed. Shepard finally has someone to relate to. For sure. True enough, they can share experience if dialogue wheels fails. Very much. As I imagine all characters in the game that has a dialogue wheel. For sure. They must have. So what about the other parent?
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Well, who was your father?
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
You can do that?
I thought you always needed another species to serve as one of the parents.
Well,
think about it, Shepard. If we were not able to mate with our own species, we would have died out long before we ever mastered spaceflight and left our homeworld. Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood, though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face. It is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
But yeah, it was weird to even have that sort of option, like, you guys really can mate with each others? Wow, how can that be even possible? How would they have ever existed if they wouldn't have had that sort of a possibility? That doesn't make any sense, Shepard. But okay then. And yes, she's a Shepard. Well, of course they can do that. Like, come on, they would die, right? Yeah, even if it's rare now. And she is actually looked down upon because she only has two Asari parents, but still kind of strange. I sometimes wonder about the state of Shepard's brain. More evidence that Shepard suffers from head trauma. Very much so. Then why did she do it? Well, that's a good question.
Why agree to the union if she didn't want any children?
I cannot answer that. This is all speculation on my part. It is possible she wanted to be part of my life, but something happened to her before she had the chance. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
How do they deal with that?
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if
Benezia never told you her partner's name?
Union with our own kind is no longer common. Not for the Sorry?
I guess I don't have to
It is
be
possible
listening
Venezia's
that.
partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
Yeah, let's just go through
Many
that
Asari
then.
raise their children alone, particularly
Okay,
if the
goodbye
father
then.
species is short-lived.
It was
I should go.
nice to talk
Goodbye,
though.
Shepard.
Got some more codex information too. Okay. Are you role-playing head trauma, Shepard? Probably yes. But you want to know what's sad now that I think about it? It only occurred when they became a council race. I take it back, Shepard is bad at talking to Liara too. No wonder that you can't even talk properly with the crew. Yep, indeed. Choose the other option. Yep, it's fixed now. It's fixed. We can choose the other option. It seems like companions share that trauma too, repeating conversations that you had before. Head trauma crew, yes. So it is. We have all head trauma. It's a very unfortunate condition, but so it is. I assume that Tali has also gained a level up though, so we could probably go and get that upgrade from the place with the inscription thingy, where we needed the electronic skill, right? So we should be able to just go and travel there with Tali again, I think. So this is done regardless, no more need to be there, and then from Therium we need to go back to Sparta. And then there was the one planet where we left behind that one thing that I would like to get. I guess I could be bringing also, wasn't it exactly this place actually? No, it wasn't this place, it was the other place. Was it this? Eros? Yeah, Eros then. Let's just take Liara and Tali then, for example. We have very much biotic strength. I don't think I'll be taking Liara often with us, because basically she has the same strength as I have, so that's kind of unfortunate. Maybe they just know that Shepard has problems and they are just very understanding, repeating conversations. Maybe that's it, maybe that's it. You tend to overthink. The series is my favorite sci-fi after all. No worries, Blaine. It's fun to think about those things. Yeah, people don't want to be rude to sick people. Exactly, Flame. Okay, so of course... Oh, we got actually a lot more level up points too. Tali. Electronics. Master Overlord. As in overload. But anyways. Radius and strength of overloading. Okay, I assume that's the thing that we needed. Shield capacity, sure, let's increase that a little bit. I don't know, maybe I should be going more into shotguns with you. Carnage. Let's leave those couple of points just in case this somehow isn't enough. And then Liana. That's all you need, yay! Yes, indeed. Asari scientist, Liara's background allows her to maximize her biotic abilities, reduces recharge time of biotics, improves health restored, and recharge time of squad healing. First aid becomes even better. I guess I could put a couple of points into there. You also could unlock the electronics. Put a couple into here then, I guess. Just because. Barrier is really actually good, so I should also be putting more points into that for myself, because it really is nice. From what I've tried it. I'd like to get even the advanced, maybe. Yeah, let's put some more into there then, I guess. And then a little bit into warp, just because. Why not? Then what? Sure, I'll just put a couple of more points. I don't know. As said, I don't think though that I will be using her often, but maybe sometimes. But 6 more points for me too. I guess I could then max at least the charm. Oh, Spectre, I could be going into advanced unity here, basically too. Oh, barrier. I wanted to increase barrier. Sure, let's unlock the stasis. Advanced barrier will absorb up to 700 points of damage and accuracy cost. But yeah, this actually was really nice. Increases the strength and duration of the barrier. Kinetic shields with a mass effect field that can absorb massive amount of damage. Attacks that penetrate shields will also penetrate this barrier. So I put a couple of points. Yeah, I don't want to be taking those away from there though, so I guess I'll keep them there and then just have almost the advanced barrier, even though I would like to increase more because I like it too, and I would like to increase throw, but to be honest, I really have liked this because it really saved our lives. I should also get these at some point, but maybe next time then. I just wanted barrier at the moment, you know? Description if you want to open saves and stuff too, but it's fine. Yeah, well, I'll look into it then next time more. Or after we have gone and gotten this freaking thing from here. First and foremost, then we don't leave anything behind. Yay, bouncing around with our what was this called? I always forget what you guys call this thing, but then I'm like, it was with the emulator that I remember, but otherwise, what was the freaking name that you all call this? It was short, but anyways. Also, the squad is still blinking. No, I didn't put 2 points yet. I said that I'll save 2 points from Tali just in case I somehow don't open this place, and then after we have opened this, I'll spend a couple of more points from Tali. But yeah, I otherwise used all of those, but just a couple of points from Tali that I didn't yet use into anything. Probably can take some description more then, probably. Okay, Tali, help me. Okay, I guess I can't do anything else than just bypass it with that. High caliber apparel number 3. Weapon upgrade, armor upgrade. So basically 3 upgrade parts. Seems good. A little bit Omni-Gel too. Okay, good. Nonetheless. Okay, Tali, I guess description with you then. More after that. Seems okay. Mako, yeah. Maybe that's right. You'd want to save some points. You can use you for quick upgrade screen edges. Okay. Okay, I didn't know that. That's nice to know. There is indeed that option. So we use the pistol, which is this one. And we had the upgrade combat sensor, block your weapon radar, upgrade improves defection levels, making enemies visible. High caliber barrels. Fires larger rounds for more damage, however the rate of fire is slowed quickly. Reduces kickback and improves accuracy. Improves sighting. Max accuracy. Maybe I should put this on. Weapon stability. Nothing there. I think I'll take the accuracy, I guess. That's the thing. I guess I can only have one, or can I have... Okay, it's the ammo thing then. It's different. I didn't realize that there was 2 different ones that I could be putting in. Okay, good night and sweet dreams, Leynard. Hopefully you will have a great week ahead of you. See you then, hopefully next weekend. Anyways, we're gonna be stopping soon too, so... Yeah, we are close to the end. It's soon 3 o'clock. Ammo. Highly toxic compound. Yeah, I didn't have any sort of upgrades here. Metal. I don't know. What sort of metals do I want to use? Do this go over until like the ending at some point or over? Upgraded weapons resist charge particle bolts. Bypass kinetic barrier shields. Weapons force. Button on input increasing the amount of physical force transferred to the target. I don't know what to use. Okay, so good. Well, enjoy your dinner playing the Jaguar, not really good night. So hopefully you have a great week ahead of you too playing the Jaguar, and hope to see you again another time then on the stream too. Bye bye, bon appetit playing the Jaguar. See ya. And yeah, we are losing people fast. Everyone is leaving. Everyone is leaving me. Sniff sniff, soon no one will be here with me at all. Anyways. Shield pass, bypass. I don't know, maybe I should be using those with someone. I just don't know if I want to be using them with myself. Something more damage for at least specifically shotgun for Wreck could be good, and then on the other hand something a little bit different maybe for Garrus. I'm not sure. I don't know what to do though with that. Then here I had the stimulant back, so cooldown reduction. I do still like that, but I could have a better stimulant cooling system, right? I'm not sure how much this actually improves it, but it's better. Motorized choice, shield recovery, physics threshold. Installing micro combat suit artificially increases mass. Delivering by high impact ammo and biotic attacks and sleep control. Well, that could be nice too, of course. Hardening, shield regeneration, stimulant back. I guess that will do for now. I don't know what else to do. Besides, I don't know if we could have actually better armor here for ourselves. I could use only the light armor though, right? So that actually would have had already way better defense, right? That at least has loads of shields. Damage protection very low, but lots of shields. And this has tech biotic protection. Quite a bit. Very little damage protection, but on the other hand shields also lower. I don't know, I guess this is better than any of the other stuff. Okay, I'll just leave it at that for now. At least check some of those upgrades, but I'll need to look better with then Garrus and Wreck if I'm gonna be traveling mostly with them. But return to Normandy. Okay, but I think this is a okay place to even end maybe. But I'll just have a look at least to the map. So anyways, all of this area has been done. This Artemis Tau. Is there... No, I don't think there's any reason to go back to Citadel. But maybe we could go and explore something else, or should we just go into... Was it Noveria and Feros where we had the missions? Should we just explore something in between, or just go to, for example, to the Attican Beta then? Feros? Or maybe explore a little bit of Hades Gamma first? Question mark. What do you guys say? Is it logical to explore some of these which are not our main missions at the moment? Or just go into the main mission areas? What about it? What do you guys say? What would be more logical? Exploration usually helps, but doing missions doesn't hurt either. You might want to just not move and look on in places with the asteroid belts. Just not move and take a look. Also do whatever you want, really. I'm not sure what you mean by the asteroid belts. That looks strange there. I don't see anything here. If I go back to Knossos, is there something there? Asteroid field type of thing? I don't understand completely. Like these things? I don't see anything in them. Surely. I don't know. I don't know what you mean, Flame. But yeah, many missions are in those places, but maybe I'll then just go into here first and then explore the Feros direction or something. But yeah, I don't quite understand what you meant by the asteroid fields. I like getting all the side quests in games myself, but sometimes it's a grind. Oh boy, you left. I don't understand, Flame. I don't understand what you mean, Flame Rushi. Or do you mean that I should have been looking for those? Look at the map in the Knossos. Fine. And look for a blink. I like this thing. Okay, I had no idea about this. Certainly I would have 100% missed that. I had no idea about something like that. I guess there's something in asteroid belts in systems. You hover over and you hear a bling, but I'm not sure if that's such a thing. But yeah, I see it now, but it's not like, especially when I just went through it, it's not like you can easily even happen to go and just be on top of it. So it's definitely not something I would have had at all kept an eye on. Yeah, you saw the blink, these things. Alrighty, but yeah, I definitely didn't know about it at all. Okay, a dark carbon-rich asteroid. Survey. Medallion recovered. Scans of the asteroid field in Knossos system revealed some strange readings. Upon closer inspections, Navigator Presley discovered the remains of an abandoned Salarian fighter. The only thing of interest on board was a leak of one medallion. Well, we got something out of there. I don't think there's anything else. Oh, there was actually. There's another blink there. Metallic asteroid. Okay. Scans of this large asteroid field have revealed several deposits of platinum. Fine enough. Now I assume I found everything from the asteroid fields. Yeah, I don't see any more blinks anywhere. Fine, let's go through this quickly and have a look if I can see any more asteroid fields anywhere. Or things in asteroid fields. Just have to not move and look for a blink. Yeah, apparently they had medallions. Well, that was a nice find. Yes, definitely. There's a blink. Survey. Protean data disk recovered. While scanning the asteroid field in the Sparta system, you found signs of habitation. A recon team was sent to investigate one of the larger asteroids. The rock had a small function biodome, but no signs of anyone still living there. There was, however, a data console with an intact Protean data disk inside. Well, that's definitely something. Any more blinks? Blinks anywhere? I don't see blinking. I don't see more blinking. I don't think. No. Pretty sure I didn't. But yeah, thanks for the info, Flame, because I don't know, maybe with luck I would have clicked into one at some point, but I don't know if I would have ever found that for sure, because it's not like you pay attention into that. So, what did the medallions do anyways? And you say that it's a nice find that you found a medallion. There's a blink. Metallic asteroid. Survey. While scanning this asteroid field of the Artemis Tau cluster, you detect a large deposit of titanium. Okay. Any more blinking? I don't see blinking. Nope. No, don't see blinking. It's okay then. Then Athens. Next. And have a look through the asteroid fields here. I don't know if I see completely any blinking. That was just a star in the background. Doesn't seem there's anything, at least to my knowledge. Nope. I don't notice anything at least. For sure means I do not notice anything. No, it's fine if there isn't. You'd hear the bling if you happen to hover over it. Yeah, but it's just about then a lucky thing to happen at some point. I think you have technically a mission for collectibles. It's pretty well hidden, and scanning it with the cursor takes way too long, so that's why I prefer the blinking method. It is better. This seems empty, yes. Okay, well, I think that's actually a decent place to end for today then. We completed that area completely, got a lot of XP and money, at least from that area for sure. We're still doing those asteroids, so that's nice. And then next time we can go and head on somewhere else and do other areas and other explorations. I think that will be pretty good. At least the combats today in general went better. The one area specifically proved a little bit difficult for me for sure, but otherwise I think we did pretty good overall today. Lovely, lovely, yes. So yeah, I think this is a good place to be ending for today. And of course next week there will be some more Mass Effect then on Sunday again. So, the combat went great. Yay, I did good. Woohoo! I can be happy. But anyways, alrighty then. Thank you everyone for watching some Mass Effect again with me here on Twitch and later on in YouTube as well. Yes, and everyone on YouTube have a good time for sure, because they will be seeing this a little bit later. And yes, good nights as well then. But yes, I'll stop the recording first, so thank you, and see you for more next time.